Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at a video that a head teacher of a British school has posted that I think is absolutely shocking and something that we all need to be aware of.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Now, this is a head teacher from Trafford, which is in Manchester, so northwest. But in my opinion, should get him sacked immediately. Now, listen to this, everyone, and then we'll go through it.
In school before, young people will be given their home testing kits and be tested twice at home subsequently. We'll be given those in the week beginning the 15th of March or so. And also it's a face covering issue. And just to clarify, because it's best to do so, I know everybody won't see this video, the government guidance that came out on Monday the 22nd, in everybody's view in education, made it quite clear that face coverings would be compulsory, would be mandatory in lessons in all indoor spaces where you can't maintain 2 metres distance. Lo and behold, and perhaps no great surprise, Nick Gibb, the Education Minister on national television, undermined that view a few days later and said, well, no, they're strongly recommended but not mandatory, which leaves schools in a difficult position. I would like you all to appreciate our situation, and it's my responsibility and that of the governors who have sanctioned mass wearing, said yes, that's what we're going to enforce in lessons, all indoor spaces, i.e. classrooms, where 2 metres can't be maintained. So that's the line we've taken. And there are 1 or 2 exemptions, rarity. I know it's inconvenient, it's a hindrance, it's a burden, but it's only for a matter of weeks. I would like everybody to have that selfless approach. I think this is the general good, and that's the tone that we are taking. So I hope there is full compliance. If a child says, well, no, I don't want to wear in class, then legally we cannot deny them education. But what we can do is put them in a room where 2 metres can be maintained without wearing a mask, if that's what they choose to do, and their education will carry on in school, but remotely, and work will be set in that regard. So hopefully it will not come to that. But that is a line taken pretty much by all the head teachers in Trafford I've spoken to this week, and it is for the general good. So, yeah. Let's think of others and let's comply and let's get through this, because I would hate for any reason to have to close a bubble, a class, a year group, the whole school, partially or completely, because we've not had full compliance with these measures. Okay, so I'll get out of the way, and hopefully we'll be great next week and these conversations won't need to be had again.
Now, before I actually give my opinion, everyone, I want to just run through a few of the phrases this man used. Are we ready for this? Home testing. Government guidelines said no mask needed, but we don't care. Effectively. Enforced. Matter of weeks in regards to how long. We've heard that one before. General good. There's one. Full compliance. There's another one. Legally can't deny an education is the next. Not ominous at all, is it? Here's the kicker for me. They can be segregated, quote, if that's what they choose to do. Next line out of his mouth. Education is in school, but remotely. Next highlighted one, I would say, is what he said then. This is happening in every school that he knows the headmaster from. Every single one. Then he said, let's think of others. And then the last and final one, you can't close anything due to non-compliance. Now, I'm not being funny about this. Is not something you should be expecting from a head teacher's mouth. I'm sorry, but any head teacher that thinks it's acceptable to segregate children for any reason doesn't deserve the post. Am I wrong on this one? Am I kicking off for no reason? Have I overstretched on this one? Because I don't think I have. Now, I'd like to question him at this point as well. Are we ready for this one? If he can't close and he's going to segregate every child that won't wear a mask, what happens if they all don't wear a mask? Can he segregate an entire school? See, this is the intelligence of these people, isn't it? If kids decide, I'm not suggesting that this happens, but if kids decided that they wanted to get back at the teacher, this is a perfect way to do it, isn't it? Just go into school and refuse to wear a mask. Get all your mates to do the same. It's an uprising, innit? In school, they'd love that. But anyway, I'd like to know your opinion. Do you think this man deserves to be a head teacher? I think it's absolutely disgraceful that he's talking about segregating children for health reasons. I mean, he made no mention whatsoever about children that don't have to wear masks. Didn't made no mention of that at all, did it? It's just if you don't wear one, you're getting, what were the words? Enforced until you are fully compliant. Brilliant, that, isn't it? These are children, you fraggle. Sorry, everyone, but I'm a bit miffed at this one. Share this out because we need everyone to know. And if you've got children in school, I advise you to have a look what they're actually doing at the minute because it sounds terrifying to me. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. If you want to come back, stay sane and I'll see you on the next one.